touchdown, but this was hard sledding. What was the toughest part out there?
Yeah, we knew going into this game. I mean, you watch the tape. I think we talked about it in our presser on Thursday. This is a really good football team. A defense that is tough. I mean, they're in your face. They can get after the passer. They got the guys at all levels, and then an offense to score points. So we knew it was going to be tough. We're going to have to be on our details, and we just weren't on those details. It's got to be a clean football game when you play against a team like that. You have to convert, some of those tough third downs. You got to do those things to sustain drives to take some pressure off the defense. And obviously we got to look at the tape, but didn't do enough to win this game.
In hindsight, was there any pressure to say, hey, we have to clinch? You think maybe that was on the back of people's minds?
No, I don't think there's any pressure. I thought the week of preparation, I feel like guys knew we had an opportunity to do so, and it felt like a playoff atmosphere as far as that mentality. I thought guys did a great job preparing. It's just, it just didn't go our way.
How's the mood of the team now, losing a game like this?
Again, I think it's that same feeling that we've had a couple times this year after losses of we're just excited to get back to work. It's a group of guys in there that loves this game, loves each other, coaching staff that love each other, love the players, and we're just excited to get back to work. A great opportunity to have another short week on Saturday to be able to just get back to work and try to find a way to win next week.
How different does that team look from the Lions?
Well, we felt it in week 3 or week 5, whatever it was, the last time we played them. We felt it. It's a good football team. They can score points. They can play defense. They can make you kind of work it down the field. You're not going to have a lot of explosives against that defense, and it's a good football team.
Were you surprised when you guys went for 2 there, and what happened on the 2-point conversion?
No, not surprised. I mean, we just kind of do what they were said. It's what's said, and then just a play that we had designed. And I don't know. I have to go look at the tape to see what happened, but obviously didn't convert. No.
And your guys are missing guys up front, obviously, but Kirk still kind of held in the pocket there, took some hits again. But what can you say about him, even with the line being all jumbled today?
Yeah, again, I mean, it's like this week in and week out for him. He's a competitor. He prepares so well. He takes hits throughout the game, and he just continues to fight and crawl and deliver and give us opportunities in the pass game. So again, very thankful to have him on our side, and he's going to be a big reason why moving forward that we'll be able to have success is because of a guy like him.
Jefferson had 223 yards receiving, all-time Vikings record. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I've been at him to get over 200, get in the 200 club. So obviously this isn't the way that he wanted it. I'm sure he'll talk to you guys in a little bit, but the stats are one thing, but he's a team guy. He wants to win football games. Winning football games means a lot to him, and we're just lucky to have a guy like that really cares about wins more than he does about stats.
Adam, usually when you see your defense struggling, right, usually some aspect of the game and the team steps up. Did you guys feel that you were pressing a little bit when they just kind of couldn't hold the flow there?
We put a high expectations on us as an offense, as individuals on the offense, as skill guys. We put a lot of pressure on ourselves because we know what kind of group we can be. We don't want to rely on someone else or a different phase. We want to go out there and win the game ourselves as an offense. So we got to do more there to take some pressure off, and we're going to go back to work and try to figure out how to do that. Thanks, guys.
We didn't do it. We didn't do it today.
Hey, how different did that game look this week compared to the one you saw back in week 3?
A lot of similar stuff. They changed a few things up here and there. We know what kind of style they play. But they did a good job in the first half of those big shots and capitalized on it.
How frustrating is it? You had a chance to clinch the division, and then you don't.
Yeah, it's obviously frustrating. We want to clinch the division. We want to do all these things, but we got to take it one game at a time. I'm not new to this. A lot of us have kind of been in this situation before, but at the same time, we got to handle it one play at a time, one practice at a time, and we just got to get back to work.
You said they were doing some different stuff. Like, over the course of these last few weeks and the yards you guys have given up, do you see themes with that?
Yeah. It's good. It's like I said, it's good we're getting it now. So we know how people are going to attack us. We can talk things over. They gave us a lot of new stuff this week, as well as the people gave us new stuff last week. So we're going to be getting the team's best, especially towards the end of the season. Everyone's firing, and we got to be on our P's and Q's for sure.
Eric, Mark, knowing the pride that you guys have on defense, giving up that many for 5 straight games,
Yeah.
what does that mean to you?
Man, gotta get back to work. Gotta do better for sure.
Thank you. Thanks, sir.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Take care of football. Have fun with it.
Dalvin, this is a team that doesn't give up. I know the offense kept going no matter what was going on. When you get in situations like that, when you see it kind of slipping away, and this team has been known to pull something out at the end, how frustrating is that knowing that we can't pull this one out at the end?
Still keep fighting. Everybody around here sacrificed a lot to play this game. So you give your all to the whistle blows to 0-0. That's what I'm gonna do for my brother, and that's what everybody here gonna do.
I know the lineup front low jumbled today, missing 2 guys. How do you feel the pressure on the guys that had to step up and fill in more? I think Brian had kind of a tough game, but they still kept it coming no matter what.
Yeah, credit the Lions. They played a good game today. They made plays we didn't, so that's all I can say right now.
How the offense was going today, a lot of yards, a lot of plays being made. Was it tough not being able to get another chance?
Yeah, you always want that shot to go down there at least. Try to tie it up, win it, do something. But yeah, that was tough. I feel like we got going at the end. But, we got to come out with that fire. We got to do better as a group and put our team in a better position to go win games. We will.
We can talk about complementary football and you see the defense kind of struggling. I think Adam was saying, but we as an offense put on ourselves that we want to win the game despite what the other assets are doing. You don't push a little bit more maybe, knowing that they're not having like the best game?
Yeah, it happens like that. And that's why we're here to pick those guys up. They picked us up a lot this year. And this thing works hand in hand. And we got to do more to help out our defense win games. We know that. We got to look ourselves in the eyes and go make more plays and help us win games. So, defense pick us up. We pick them up. It's all the team, everything. So today we just didn't get it done. Quicker week this week comes Saturday. So, we're going to be ready to go.
You guys seem to respond on the good short weeks, right?
We're going to be good. We got a good leadership group, great coaches, guys that's hungry. We'll be all right.
Did you see the JJ play where he stayed on his feet and that should have been a touchdown?
That was a touchdown. Yeah, it was. There's a bunch of skeptical calls, but we'll be all right.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So, it's a good team. They're playing hot right now, playing well, and we gotta continue to grow, get better, and like I said, everything's ahead of us.
It's been a problem giving up big chunk yardage in the middle, kind of all season long. But at halftime, you guys made a little bit of adjustments. What were you seeing
On what they were doing?
today? You guys made adjustments. Like you're giving up some big chunk yardage in the middle there, but then you slowed them down.
Yeah, I mean the big plays. We got to make sure we limit. That's every defense that I've ever played on. Stop the run and limit the big plays, and good things happen. So, I think we came back and just talked about execution and doing things right, and ultimately we didn't execute well enough to get the turnovers and to make the plays that we needed to win the game.
Mentally, does it wear on you 5 straight games, giving up 400-plus yards? Or how do you keep that in perspective as a defense?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately what we're trying to do is win, right? And so when we do enough to win games in this league, yes, you're trying to grow and continue to get better, but winning is ultimate. And so, for us, it's a matter of each week learning, getting better, growing on the things that we've messed up in the past, and developing this defense, right, and continue to grow in it. And what we did today was really lack of execution, and didn't necessarily feel like the type of game where we were clicking on all cylinders. So, yeah.
Out of the way, 223 yards, over the 200 mark. Adam says he's been wanting you to get there for a while. It's hard to celebrate now, but a great showing.
Yeah, it definitely would have been better with a win. But we fought to the last second. We were trying to make plays out there, just trying to keep the game going. We started off a little slow, but I feel like we got to do better as a whole team on all phases. We just got to play better.
You were robbed of a touchdown. That was like the, Minneapolis Miracle on the sideline in, right? Can you take us through that?
Yeah. Well, just Kirk giving me a chance at the ball, and me just trying to go make a play for us. And I felt like I didn't step out, but it is what it is. They called what they called, and just got to move on from that.
Easier when KJ follows it up though with one.
For sure. The whole concept, that play, it was perfectly. Kirk did a perfect read by throwing it to KJ, and good tiptoe by him.
How tough is it to get that personal record, franchise record, and still be?
Yeah, it sucks, honestly. Yeah, you would like all of the individual stuff, but this is not an individual game, It's more about the team, more about the record, and it's about winning. So, yeah, I like that I had a good game, but, we still got a L, and we could have won the division today, So we just got to do better, and we got a short week next week to really redeem ourselves and to get the 11 win.
How the offense is going? Did you feel a little disappointed you want to get another chance at the end?
Yeah. Of course, I would like the chance to go in tie the game up. But it is what it is. We all got to do better on each side of the ball, and I feel like we're going to fix that next week.
So what happened on the 2-point conversion?
They just made a good play. We ran a play that is good for that type of situation. They just made a good play, and you just got to move on from that.
It seems every week when you guys are winning, one facet of the team steps up, and the defense was kind of having a rough go of it. Do you guys take it upon yourself? You pride yourself as an offense that when they can't, you do. So how tough is that to reconcile?
It happens. We're humans at the end of the day. Sometimes the offense may play bad. Sometimes the defense might play bad. It doesn't really matter. We all lean on each other to help each other throughout the game. And it's a battle. It's a battle out there, and we just got to lean on each other more, execute our plays, and just be where the ball is.
You play well on short weeks, though, right?
Right. Just to come off a loss and to have a shorter week, it's a good feeling, But of course, we would like to win, and it's tough.
What's the most frustrating thing for you personally right now?
Losing. I'm a competitor. I'm an ultra competitor. I hate losing. I hate losing in board games. So imagine losing a football game that it's always tough to lose, but we have a short week. We have another opportunity next week, and we're still in a good position. We still have 10 wins, and we're still on top of our division. So we just gotta come ready to play next week and get that 11 win.
How do you feel about Kirk's performance? Keeping you all in about that?
Great. He had over 400 yards, something that doesn't come easy, especially in the NFL. But I feel like Kirk played great, going through his reads, giving people opportunities to go make a grab. I feel like he played a phenomenal game. We just gotta keep leaning on him, and for him to be comfortable to lean on us also in those matters where mean the most.
And a yeoman's effort too by the O-line, right? With two guys out up front and swapping around.
Oh, for sure. But that's not it's not an excuse. We feel like next man's up if we have a guy down. We always feel confident in all of the other guys that replace the starters. That we come out game day. But I feel like it's just more than just individual people. We just got to execute as a whole team. Appreciate y'all.
First time you got the ball, they were booing, then cheering. You knew that was going to be the give and take with the crowd today. How is it for you personally coming out on the other end of it in this game for you?
It is what it is. That's the nature of this league, and that's the nature of this game. There's only a select few guys that are on the same team, for their whole career. So just to be back, it was a special feeling. I've had a lot of firsts here, so to be back in the stadium. It definitely brought a lot of emotions, but it's tough to actually come out of here with a loss. So we've got another week ahead of us, and we're looking forward to it.
How frustrating was that, having coming out of here with the loss?
Yeah, I mean, that's the nature of this league, I mean, it happens. We're in a good situation still. We're in a good spot, and so that's really, the mantra going forward is, hey, listen, we got to just learn from this and really come back and be ready to roll.
What do you see is most improved with the Lions defense? I know you practice up against them when you were here, and then not to see they're surging. Is there anything different, or just more of what?
Yeah, I mean, they've been aggressive. Really being, making some calls when they need it, and it's been good for them. I've said for a long time that. A lot of my best buds when I was here was on the defense, and so to see them turn it around this late in the season is cool to see. Obviously, not when you play them, but it is. So.
There's no silver linings in a loss, but when you see JJ go over 200 yards and and get the accolades that he's getting, what can you say about it?
I mean, he's the best player I've ever been around, and that's easy for me to say. Just one of those guys that comes on Sunday and is ready to roll. Doesn't matter where we're at, what we're doing, or anything like that. He's just a guy that makes plays when it's called, and so it's honestly special to watch, and special to be his teammate. So.